Well, we're nearly at the end of our 7th season in charge, and it's been very dramatic, very up and down, but I think maybe it might just end up being all right. Hello everyone and welcome back to more Norwich City, bouncing back, and well, things may be okay, I think, just about. We shall see. Obviously last time out we did have a very dramatic time, two of the worst performances of the two worst performances of the season of what has been a remarkably good season. Started off fantastically well, and then sort of came a bit sort of mediocre, picked up again, and then, well, we hit a bit of a blip with some defeats coming in. And of course, last time we did lose very heavily in the first leg of the Europa League quarterfinal to Real Sociedad and also to Everton. It wasn't particularly good, but we recovered with a fantastic 3-0 win in the second leg to make the Europa League semi-finals once again, where we will be today playing Arsenal, both legs coming up in that one. But despite this patchy form since February, our strong early season form coupled with a couple of results recently mean that our league position is looking considerably more healthy. Since that win against Real Sociedad, we've played 2 matches and it's been 2 wins, 2 games you'd expect us to win and 2 games that we have indeed done so in. A 2-0 against Bournemouth first of all, Ryan Davis once again performing excellently, getting the opening goal, James Maddison adding another to seal it, and then a 3-2 win against Brentford. We nearly threw it away again, and we wouldn't be us without a 95th minute goal for the opposition, would it? Luckily, we'd scored 3, so it was okay. David Brooks getting the first, and then 2 from Dominic Solanke, playing as a striker once again, and actually scoring some goals. 6 points on the board, stopping the rot of what was 3 straight Premier League defeats, and just absolute perfect timing, which has seen the league table now shape up like this. I think, hopefully, it might be all right. We are in 5th place. We are level on points with Manchester City above us. They've played 1 game fewer though, so it's not impossible. We could still qualify for the Champions League through the league, but I don't think it's particularly likely. But the most important thing is we make sure we are back in that Europa League qualification after 2 dodgy seasons. We are guaranteed to finish in 7th place at least. We cannot be caught by Southampton, but it's Arsenal and Everton who are the teams we are in close competition with. We are 6 points clear of both of them. Arsenal have got 4 games left. Everton have got 3 games left. It's looking quite good. Arsenal's recent form going into this Europa League semi-final is really bad. They've lost 3 in a row. After they beat us, they lost to Sheffield United, Liverpool and Brighton, which is very lucky indeed. So that's hopefully good news. If we can get 5th at least, that would be really the most important thing. And there are some games coming up over the next couple of days that are going to potentially shape that league table even more. Arsenal up first against Aston Villa, and it's a 4-0 defeat for Arsenal. Goodness me. I mean, that puts us in a very, very strong position in terms of finishing 5th. It means Arsenal have lost 4 in a row. They are in dreadful form going into this semi-final. I was not expecting, I still don't expect to win it over the 2 legs, but, well, a massive boost given how terribly Arsenal seem to now be playing. And also another good result as well from the other game in hand. This one was for Man City. They've drawn 0-0 with Bournemouth. So let's just look at the updated table now. We are 1 point behind Man City with 3 games to go. We are 6 points clear of Arsenal and Everton with 3 games to go. So it's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. Our 3 remaining games are against West Ham, Newcastle and Southampton. On paper, you'd expect us to win all of them, but I think Man City have recently lost to Newcastle and Southampton, so you don't really know for sure. Arsenal, what is their remaining schedule? They have got Chelsea, Man United and Wolves. So yep, that's going to be fun for them. They are in the FA Cup final though, which could actually complicate things potentially. If they finish in 7th and then win the FA Cup, then that could be an issue. We'll see though. Everton have got Brighton, Wolves and Chelsea. And then what about Man City? They have got Leicester, Blackburn and West Brom. So probably the kindest run in actually is City. Leicester are 20th, Blackburn is 17th and West Brom are 12th. So City, you'd expect them to see that one out. But Arsenal and Everton a bit more tricky. I think we should be very disappointed if we don't at least get 5th or 6th. And of course, another way we can qualify for the Champions League is if we just win the Europa League. We did it once before, we didn't really build on it, but we can look to do it again. And it's doing the thing again. It knows we're looking for the team to bounce back. I love it when it does that. Referencing the name of the series completely unintentionally. Dele Alli is out for a month, which is not ideal, but he wouldn't be playing anyway. He's 31, and I might look to get rid of him in the summer. So let's see. We're in some good form. Arsenal are in terrible form. I'm recording this though, so there's only going to be one winner. It's going to be 5-0 to Arsenal, but this is the team we are going to be lining up with, and well, it's 2 good performances from these guys, so let's see if they can deliver once again. Dean Henderson is going to be in goal. The defence is Jamal Lewis, Ethan Ampadu. I know I said I'd never do it again, but he's starting alongside Chris Mepham and Max Aarons. The midfield is Lewis Cook, Hamza Chowdhury, and Ryan Davis, who, yep, he's doing well. He deserves to start. And another thing I said I was never going to do, James Maddison is playing on the left-hand side. I want his set pieces. If we're playing Davis, it makes sense to play him on the left. No one else is really doing particularly well in that position at the moment. David Brooks is on the right-hand side. And Dominic Solanke, as good as he's been on the left wing, he's been a little bit out of form in that position at the moment. But I played him up front against Brentford. He got 2 goals. He's going to go up front today. He's playing as an advanced forward on attack. It helped against Brentford. Whether it helps today, I don't know. But we will see what happens. I'm excited. Now, we are playing this one at home first. Both of the previous 2 rounds, we were away from home first. We obviously lost the first leg and then won the second leg and were able to go through. So, yeah, this could be interesting. Arsenal are very dangerous. We've got some very, very solid players in the team, not least Aaron Ramsdale in goal, who is... He rejected us to go to Arsenal in the summer, but I'm happy with Dean Henderson. I expect nothing but a win. I didn't mean to necessarily press that, but we're going with it. They are not in good form, so we got to at least think we've got a good chance here in this home leg. Now, Arsenal are a team who we have a very good record against in the save, but back when they were bad, they have had a lot of managers. They've had Thierry Henry in charge and Patrick Vieira. Both of them have been sacked. Neither have done very well. And now with Filippo Inzaghi in charge, they have become actually quite good again, and we haven't beaten them for a couple of years now. But today is the day. Hamza Chowdhury with the long throw, looking for anybody. It's been claimed by Ramsdale. It was not the best effort ever, and now are Arsenal going to just score? He boots it down the field. Ampadu intercepts it well. Is he going to give the ball away though? He does love to do that. He's just given it back to Ramsdale. I mean, well done. He tries again, boots it down. Ampadu once again with the header, but this time, well, I say this time back to Arsenal. He's done it twice now. Not great. They're in. Daka in again. He's scored. It looks offside. I hope it's going to be offside. Indeed it is. It was a good save from Dean Henderson initially. He may well have been onside for the first one, but definitely not for the second. Let's just see this. No, he was offside for the first one as well. Half an hour in, nothing much happening. David Brooks has got an injury and his fitness is dropping. He's got a tight thigh. I mean, that's not too bad, but he's not playing particularly well anyway. We'll bring on Marcus Edwards. Not ideal. Finally, some action though, and it's another throw. I'm trying some long throws out. They don't work too often. That one has also not done it. I think the main problem is we don't have anyone that can really take long throws particularly well. Chowdhury has only got 11, but in the end, that move has resulted in a goal. It's another fantastic strike from James Maddison, and we've got the lead. If it's gonna go like that, then that's fine. Cook gets the ball, picks the ball up from the header clear. It's a nice, lovely worked movement, and James Maddison with his 9th of the season. Well, there we go. Not bad. 1-0. I would like maybe another goal. Would be good. As long as we don't concede that away goal, then that's the most important thing. Right, an hour gone. We're playing it out from the back, as we so often do, with some success. Max Aarons going for a bit of a run down the right hand side. He's got 2 defenders with him. He's still going, is Max. He's still going. Cuts inside. It's gone back kindly for Chowdhury. Ball across. Chaos in the box. James Maddison is a man, though, who thrives on chaos. It's 2-0. Great work from Max Aarons there. I mean, he's like he's running a marathon there, still going. Tackle comes in from Bell, but only as far as Chowdhury, who just plays it across the box. And there's so many defenders there, but the coolness and composure from Mr. Maddison makes it 2. All right, time is ticking away. Maddison is having a fantastic game, but his fitness is dropping, and I don't want him to get injured. So we'll bring on Hitchman, and then Chowdhury is on a booking, and his fitness is also quite low. So we'll bring on Calvin Phillips. It makes sense. Davis is not playing especially well, but we'll go with it. We're going to switch the defensive system in. Well, now let's take no risks whatsoever. Just see it out. A 2-0 win at home would be absolutely ideal. Do we get what we want though? Into injury time. The time is ticking away, and indeed it's gone. What a beautiful controlled performance. You can't ask for any more than that from the first leg of a European semi-final. 2-0, no away goals for them. Well done. Really good. Very nice indeed. David Brooks not out for too long. 1 to 2 days. He should be fine for the West Ham game. Maddison, you've been brilliant. We love you. If you're going to play that well on the left-hand side, that's really good. Let's make sure everyone is nice and rested. No stupid training injuries. We've got West Ham in 2 days' time. And if we win that one, I didn't even mention this there. If we win against West Ham, we will get 68 points, which is our highest points total of the save so far. The key word being if we beat West Ham. Well, now, I mean, Manchester City have drawn 0-0 with Leicester, despite them having 2 players sent off. It's just been confirmed they have now been mathematically relegated as well. Bad luck, Leicester. That is what happens when you do high. I mean, they've got Jamie Vardy in charge at the moment. He's not saving them from relegation. Yes, he did take over from Steve Bruce, who, didn't have the best record there. But anyway, as far as we're concerned, that does mean, oh my, the pressure now. If we beat West Ham, we'll go 4th. We'll actually go 4th. The pressure is ridiculous. Right then, West Ham, I will bring you the goals of this one. Arsenal in action against Chelsea. Everton currently 0-0 with Brighton. So we should hopefully maybe seal Europa League qualification today, if things go our way. Well, less than 5 minutes in, we've got the lead. It's been a while, but this was some Barcelona type stuff. Absolutely lovely passing from Cook and Lewis in particular. Set to Chadri, who slips in for the first time finish. Dominic Solanke. He is justifying the money we paid Bournemouth this season. 18 now for him. We should be out of sight here. David Brooks has hit the post and the bar, but the throw-ins cause chaos in the box. We've got a penalty, I think. Someone's fallen over. He might have slipped on something. Maybe someone chucked a sandwich from the crowd or something. Michael Oliver's having a look, and the decision is it's a penalty. It is a penalty. Who is going to be taking it? Am I going to get to say anything? Why are you not giving me the option? I think it's James Maddison. I think I can see a 10. It is Maddison. James Maddison scores 2-0. Well, there we go. Another controlled, disciplined 2-0 win at Carrow Road. I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe we could ask the FA. We could just play all our games at home. I'm not sure they'd be very receptive to that idea. But it's a 2-0 win against West Ham. They did barely anything. We could have and should have won. I think we actually... Let's just check. I think we hit the woodwork 3 times. Indeed, we did. Ryan Davis hit it relatively late on as well. I think Arsenal did actually get a goal late on against Chelsea. Indeed, they did. They got a late equaliser against Chelsea. But Everton lost to Brighton. And I think what that means is, well, we move up to 4th, of course, because Man City didn't win their game. Emmanuel says that was turgid. That was turgid. Absolutely turgid. We won 2-0. One of our best performances in weeks. Anyway, right, we're on 68 points. Arsenal cannot catch us, nor can Everton. We have guaranteed Europa League football with those results. And if we win our last 2 matches, again, the key word being if, we will qualify for the Champions League through the league. It doesn't matter what Man City do. If we beat Newcastle and Southampton, we'll be there. But at the very least, we've got Europa League. And at the very least, we have saved our job. Right, there we go. It's a B. We're very secure. We have done it. We've qualified for the Euro Cup. We might even qualify for the Champions League as well. That is a relief. Ryan Davis wants a new contract. Well, to be honest, I mean, you've done really well. He's valued at nearly 20 million as well. So I think probably justified. So honestly, that's just a relief. I mean, the minimum I would have hoped for from the season, really, especially given how well we started. But given this sort of blip and our tendency to sort of self-destruct in certain important moments, that has been very nice indeed. To secure that with 2 games to spare, even if we lose the next 3 matches, we will be in the Europa League next season. We have done what the board wants us to do. But if we win the next 3 matches, potentially a 4th match, and even if we lose to Arsenal, if we beat Newcastle and Southampton, we're in the Champions League. So if we win our last 2 league games, we will be in the Champions League. But let's keep our options open. Let's beat Arsenal here today, or at least not lose by more than one goal, and then we will be in the Europa League final, and we will have a chance of going through from that as well. I see no need to change the team. Let's see what we can do. A 1-0 defeat, we would still go through. If we can grab an away goal, that would be fantastic. I mean, what do we say? Complacency of the first leg, we'll go with that one. Try and keep them as concentrating and sensible as possible. I can't believe this is such a huge game. Ethan Ampadu is in the defence. Rehabilitation. Please don't do anything stupid, Ethan. Highlight for us early on, working out from the back. Can we not do something stupid? Chowdhury turns, finds David Brooks. Space for him to run into, which he does. Solanke ahead of him. He finds him. Dominic Solanke, it's gone in. I thought it went wide. I thought it hit the post and went wide. It bounced off Ramsdale. It goes in. It's an own goal from Aaron Ramsdale, the England number one. I mean, recent form, maybe we should be playing Dean Henderson as number one. Of course, that is our decision to make. But what a ball from Brooks. Solanke times his run to perfection. He gets a little bit lucky. Unfortunate for Ramsdale, but we got the lead. It's an away goal. The perfect start. We're 3-0 up. Even if Arsenal now get 3 goals, we will still go through on away goals. I mean, fantastic. Fantastic stuff. I think extra time is now impossible, I believe, because they haven't got any away goals. They could get an equaliser here, though. Daka with a weak effort. England's number 2. Maybe it should be England's number 1, Dean Henderson, with the save. Zagre with the throw, nodded away by Aarons. No one getting through us at the moment, but Arsenal are coming forwards. They are desperate. They need 4 goals, really, and they've got 1 already. Badgie with his 16th of the season. He's gone to get the ball. This is ominous. They're up for this now. They are desperate. 2 more goals for them. We will still go through on away goals, but 3, that could be a problem. They've got a throw in very deep, working it quite nicely. Ball comes in, Daka's there, he heads over though. Well, we've given the ball away. It was a dodgy pass up from Aarons, which Solanke could only head on to no one, and now Arsenal in search of a second. Block from David Brooks though, and now he can set us away on a counter. They're being pressed quite heavily. There's men on the other side, if we can see them. Lewis is in loads of space, if we can actually bother to find that. We do try and do that now, although Ampadu then just lobs it aimlessly. Jamal Lewis had so much space. If they score from this, I'm going to be annoyed. And then Dean Henderson there, proving why he's not England's number 1, with one of the worst. That is the worst piece of goalkeeping he's done all season. I've avoided saying it. He's been brilliant this season. The amount of points he has won for us through some wonderful saves, that is not his best effort. So yeah, brilliant stuff. The 2 villains of last season, Henderson and Ampadu, really combining in that highlight with some truly questionable decision making. And it's 2-1 Arsenal. It's 3-2 to us still. We're still in it. Even if they get another one, we will still be okay. I'm going to say we're winning on aggregate. Don't get complacent. We'll go with that one. I mean, you weren't that bad. We'll say that to them. Have faith. 45 minutes plus to survive. At least there won't be extra time, which is good on the old legs, because we've got Newcastle in 2 days' time. Let's just not concede 2 goals. That would be good. If we could score another one, that would be really nice. Aarons cuts it out. And can we now actually counter and score? Brooks, he slips in. Solanke again. This was the first goal. Is it going to be another one? It hit the defender. The defender got back. That was going in. Ramsdale was not knowing what to do. So unlucky. Corner though from Maddison. Can't find Mepham. We've still got it though. Cook feeds Maddison again. He goes to the shot. He's scored, but he's offside. It's nervy. I don't want to go too defensive really at the moment. David Brooks has played some lovely passes, but he's not on a particularly high rating or fitness at the moment. How long-term a player he's going to be for us, I don't know, given how much money we spent on him. We had to spend on him. If it gets us in the Champions League, though, it was money well spent. Aarons to Mepham. Let's not do anything stupid, boys. Dean, please don't be an idiot. I really would appreciate it if you're not an idiot. I kind of feel like maybe taking Ampadu off just because he's already cost us. And David Brooks, who gives the ball away in a stupid situation, and surely this is going to be another goal. No, Henderson this time makes a save, and he was offside anyway, Daka. Right, Chowdhury, long throw. Can we get some chaos? No, he's just given the ball away again. we are going to shoot ourselves in the foot here. I can feel it. Cook tries to get there. Maddison tries to get there. Neither of them do. Castagna's in. Can the tackle come in from Lewis? It can. Unfortunately, he didn't get the ball and it was in the box. So here comes a penalty. Right, I'm making some changes now while I want to. Edwards comes on. All it is a penalty. Love it. Edwards is coming on and Hayden Roberts is coming on because I don't trust David Brooks or Ethan Ampadu right now. Dino, can you redeem yourself though? Dean Henderson to keep us in this. I mean, this would still be fine if it's 3-1's fine and it's 3-1. So that is still fine, but if they get another one, then that's really bad. Adam Bell, yep, it's good penalty, very very sensible. There's still half an hour to go. I don't think we're going to do it. It started off so well. Maddison's having a terrible game. Davis is having a terrible game. Chowdhury's having a terrible game. We've only got one more sub to make. Do we just leave it? Do we hope this is enough? I mean, do we go to the defensive system now? I don't know. I don't know whether that's just going to move on. We're doing it now. This is probably a bad idea. We're doing it now. James Maddison is on a 6.2. We've got Hitchman on the bench because I should have put. Well, Ali's injured. I should have put Buendia maybe. I don't know. We're gonna have to take him off. He's playing so badly. We'll bring Hitchman on. We're on the defensive system. Whether this works or not, I don't know. But I don't think, given how well Arsenal have done since we scored, there's any alternative option. We've reached 90 minutes. If we can hold on for the last few seconds, we will somehow have done it. Are we going to do it? We've done it. We've done it again. We've done it again. Absolutely mugged them off. Arsenal 3, Norwich 1. But that own goal from Aaron Ramsdale in the 4th minute gets us over the line. We go through to the Europa League final on away goals. We have lost the away leg of all 3 knockout rounds, and yet we end up going through. It's quite impressive. Arsenal were just constantly pouring forwards. As soon as they got the 3rd goal, yeah, we went defensive, but there was a period before that where it's like they thought that was enough. They forgot about away goals. But anyway, yeah, it wasn't enough. We go through, and we will be playing Real Betis for the looks of things. They've beaten AC Milan on aggregate. They drew the second leg, but there we go. Yeah, Betis, a team who, of course, we did beat on the way to our Europa League triumph last time, I believe. It was a couple of years ago now, wasn't it? Yeah, they were our quarter-final opponents, and then we had Sociedad in the semi-final, and then Milan in the final. So a lot of familiar teams involved, but it will be Betis in the final of the Europa League. We've made it there again. So at the start of the season, it looked like it was going to be our best season ever. It looked like we might even win the league. That has not come to fruition, but due to some good recent form and some other teams falling away, that's years ago. This is what we want. It can, in fact, still be our best season ever, because quite simply, we don't even need to win all 3 of these games. If we win the final of the Europa League, we'll be in the Champions League again. If we win against Newcastle and Southampton, we will be in the Champions League again. If we win all 3, we'll be in the Champions League, we'll have won another trophy, and we will finish in our highest league position with our highest points tally of the save. We've already got our highest points tally, 68 points. It's a new record for us. I mean, theoretically, we could actually get 3rd place. If Liverpool lose their last 2 games, the goal difference is the same. If we win against Southampton and Newcastle and Liverpool lose, who are they playing? Well, they've got Newcastle as well and Leicester, so I doubt it. But if they do, then, well, maybe 3 games to go, win 2, even just one of them, depending on which one it is, we will be in the Champions League. If we could do it, that would be amazing. But that will be then next time. We will be back for both league games. We're going to have to play both league games, Newcastle and Southampton. And then we may play the Europa League final in the same episode. We may have it as a separate one. I don't know. I think we might do it all together. A triple game extravaganza to end the season. Can we upgrade from the Europa League to the Champions League? Can we make it back there once again? We will see next time. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. We've made our 3rd European final somehow. and we might even make the Champions League through the league as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.